Lakewood, Ohio police have received word that a woman, 24-year-old Roa Albinu, has gone missing from her apartment on the northeast side of town.
From time to time, somebody calls and asks us to do a welfare check. Roa had not been seen in 3 days. When a person is missing for 3 days, it puts you behind. There's just lots of different scenarios. The longer the time period, the more that can happen. So it's a little concerning.
Last time they talked to her.
Last time she's heard from was Sunday night at lunch.
Any reason why they're concerned?
Well, I think this is how should this work?
Does it smell like something sour, maybe?
Yeah. Maybe.
Not sure.
We could smell like a sour smell, like something that was like starting to rot. When you're doing a welfare check at someone's house and you have that smell, that's concerning. So you're a little more worried at this point that this is something more nefarious than just a general welfare check. It doesn't feel right. Something's not right here. So we call building maintenance. Hello. Appreciate this. No problem.
It smells like meat.
Yeah, it's not.
Liquid police! Anybody home? Liquid police!
Liquid police. It looked like stuff had been like thrown there intentionally, like in a hurry. I mean, it didn't look like anything was packed in her room as opposed to her child. There was a packed bag on the bed and a bunch of clothes on the bed. And you're looking at this, well, like, she's not here, where's her child? You know, the stakes have been raised. There was a jug of milk on the table with a glass of milk next to it. It looked like there was a meal prepared. There was a pan that was filled with chicken, and it was all dried out, and it was just still sitting out. You could notice the smell from the milk, which was causing the sour smell that we smelled outside the door.
So they left in a hurry.
Based on everything that we found, it seems pretty clear that she didn't leave our room. That Roa, she just disappeared.
Ro was a very compassionate person. She wanted to help other people. She just enjoyed being around people, and that was really lovely, a really lovely energy. To this date, I'm still uneasy about the people that were involved in her disappearance. So I'm in silhouette because I'm taking extra precautions. Roa came here from Iraq with her husband Farhad for a better life. They wanted to have better opportunities in America, but she did get divorced. Roa was coming out of her shell, coming into her own sense of being a woman and a single mother. She was a very dedicated mother to her son. She was extremely nurturing. Roa always told me that if her son was happy, then she was happy. She would do anything in the world for him. Roa would never disappear without telling us. We were nervous about her disappearance because it was so unusual.
Roa had not seen for a period, probably of 3 days at the point when the report was assigned to me. And I learned that Roa had worked at a local restaurant. So I figured that would be a perfect place for me to start. During my interviews with Roa's coworkers, I learned that she had a friend by the name of Hamza Balil. They had been friends for approximately 4 or 5 months at that point. I felt he was someone that I needed to reach out to immediately. Hamza arrived at the Lakewood Police Department as scheduled. I brought him back to one of our interview rooms. He was very comfortable. He did not seem nervous at all. So I immediately wanted to start getting some background information on Roa, as well as her relationship with Hamza. One of the first questions I asked was how they knew each other.
So I know a friend of mine who owns a restaurant, and she works over there.
He told me that he had met Roa and they became friends. He would speak to her on occasion, and they would just talk. From listening to this information, none of this appeared out of the ordinary.
And became friends. And she's married.
But according to what Hamza told me, Roa was very worried about her ex-husband, Fahad.
When the first time we met, comes in, he hears like how our friends that comes in, like, family friends, and sometimes he comes in and he screams and stuff like that.
I had asked him, when was the last time he had seen Roa or spoken to her? And it was surprising to me when he answered that this Sunday, October 6th, which was the same night she was reported missing.
She pays back 6, 45, something like that. So we don't want to nobody else think about it. I know we're supposed to move on that. I leave it this time. So, and then I went. So then at 6:45, 6:35, I felt that I have to leave. And I was gonna leave. And then she wanted to check. And I was in by the door. And he's big, and sometimes he gets some. And he was like, what do you mean she checked? Like, like there's a door in the middle. I hold that? Yeah. She just seemed to be, like I said, she's a little afraid, Like, not afraid, but I would say, like, she doesn't want any problems, So then, it's just kind of all worried and stuff like that. And I was like, well, what are we gonna do? Like, if you want, I can leave, I can do. So she looks at people and that does not get done. Is it in the hallway? Yeah. He was in the hallway. She could see. Yeah. He was big. What exactly did she see? Okay, she was just like, he's like uncomfortable, you can wait, and he can come in. But he said that, like, because, it's like, after like urban community, especially where people doesn't so, like, and, like, for a woman, for something, came up like it, the guy went over her house, all the friends went over her house, and she's a woman, and she's, getting married, and now she's divorced, it's kind of like a big deal for her. So that's all, like, what I need to do, like, leave from the door. So then she tells me, you know what, just get out of it, like, sure.
Speaking with Hamza, he was telling everything that Roa had told him about her ex-husband behind Steve. And some of the things she had told him were stalking her. So Fahad became an immediate person of interest for me. And when we began looking into Fahad's background, we found some things that were very concerning.
I control my septic system. It does not control me. I do not fear two-ply. I will use Rid-X monthly to help prevent a backup because Rid-X is scientifically proven to break down septic waste. Guaranteed.
Get you together with Rid-X. To learn more, visit celebrity.com. Call 1-800-CELEBRITY or contact your travel advisor.
I love your browser history.
You are so generous with your personal data.
Switch on privacy. Switch off trackers and viruses. Go to NordVPN.com. NordVPN. Safely be you.
Invention is an act of determination to go where you couldn't before. Achieve goals that once felt out of reach. That's why Honda engineers didn't just redesign the Pilot Trail Sport. They built the most off-road capable Honda SUV ever. The all-new Pilot Trail Sport, part of the Honda line of rugged vehicles.
Let's go!
Don't just make a sled. Break the mold. Don't bend. Picture. For adults with generalized myasthenia gravis, who are positive for acetylcholine receptor antibodies, it may feel like the world is moving without you. But the picture is changing with VYVGART. In a clinical trial, participants achieved improved daily abilities with VYVGART added to their current treatment. And VYVGART helped clinical trial participants achieve reduced muscle weakness. VYVGART may increase the risk of infection. In a clinical study, the most common infections are urinary tract and respiratory tract infections. Tell your doctor if you have a history of infections or if you have symptoms of infection. VYVGART can cause allergic reactions. The most common side effects include respiratory tract infection, headache, and urinary tract infection. Picture your life in motion with VYVGART, a treatment designed using a fragment of an antibody. Ask your neurologist if VYVGART could be right for you.
Hi, Susan. Honey,
Yeah?
I respect that, but that cough looks pretty bad. Try this Robitussin, honey.
The real honey you love, plus the powerful cough relief you need.
Mind if I root through your trash?
Robitussin, the only brand with real honey and elderberry.
I'm not a doctor. I'm not even in a doctor's office. I'm standing on the street talking to real people about their heart. How's your heart? My heart's pretty good. You sure? I think so. How do you know? Driving a car, you have to check engine light. The heart doesn't have an age. Check heart sign. I'm gonna show you something. A couple papers right on those pads. There you go. In 30 seconds, we're gonna have a medical grade EKG. There it is. That is you.
With KardioMobile, the FDA-cleared personal EKG device, you can take a medical-grade EKG in just 30 seconds from anywhere. KardioMobile is proven to detect atrial fibrillation, one of the leading causes of stroke, and it's the only personal EKG that can also detect normal heart rhythm, bradycardia, and tachycardia.
How much do you think this costs?
Probably
$99.
Wow, that's impressive. It's never been more important to check your heart at home. KardioMobile is now available for just $79. Order at cardiomobile.com or Amazon.
Just trying to get him on ball. And he starts sitting right with me.
That boy better watch out. I'm gonna be his papa one day.
As we began to look into Fahad Saeed, we learned that throughout the divorce, things became very contentious, and at times it became violent. He had been physically violent with her, made threats to her. Temporary protection orders were set. At some point, Fahad violated this protection order. Once it was learned that Fahad Saeed had violated temporary protection order, a warrant was obtained for his arrest. We wanted to talk to tell him about the violation. But of course, the bond ruled.
arrived at Fahad's work. We met with the manager and advised them that we needed to speak with Fahad.
Is there someone in your human resources department you can speak to?
Honey, I'll have somebody pull him off the truck.
At this point, we were escorted throughout the building until we got into a back room where Fahad was working. I realized that we were going to have a language barrier. He did not speak English. When you're dealing with a language barrier situation, you just have to be careful with what you say. You try to do the best you can at the time to make them comfortable.
You're under arrest. Okay. Did you know you had a protection order?
I did the best I could to explain to him that he was being placed under arrest for violating his temporary protection order.
I understand you don't speak really good English. I'm gonna have an interpreter. I don't have the interpreter here, but when we get back to the police station, I have an interpreter here that'll be able to okay? Do you have anything sharp, nice? No.
When Fahad was placed under arrest, there were no issues. He did not fight us. I explained to him we were taking him to the Lakewood Police Department. When we got there, they were providing him with an interpreter so we could communicate. I was inside into the court. Explained to Fahad the reason why he was arrested and explained to him that I was also working on a report regarding Roa being missing. He appeared very relaxed, willing to speak with us, and I did not find anything at that time in his body language to be unusual.
Could you tell me the last time that you saw him? Had somebody and where did you see her? Did she tell you where she was at?
Yeah, you first.
And she said that she was
He told us the following day he was told that she had returned to pick up their son. And he began trying to reach out to her, sending her text messages, trying to figure out where she was at.